My name is Sohrab. I'm Managing Director of the Big Journey company, which is now about 6 years old. I've been working with Adam on and off probably for about 15 years now during my time as a Sales and Marketing Director for an Apple Centre, at Avery Waytronics, which is a manufacturing company. And about 7 years ago I decided I was going to drop out and start the Big Journey company, which is an escorted tour company. We take groups of people around the world, all over on safari, China, Japan, India, wherever you like. Adam was involved from before day zero in the actual concept of the company and what we were trying to achieve as a business, where I wanted to go personally in terms of what we wanted to achieve, and has been through the evolution of the whole business for the full 7 years now. We're 6 years old, so probably about 7 years. And we're now moving hopefully into the next stage where we've used Adam almost as our external marketing department rather than having it in-house as we've grown the business. That we're at the stage now where we need to bring somebody into the business more full-time. So we're now finally discussing the investment portion, so we can bring Adam in full-time, as a board member and as a shareholder in the business, and also subsequent businesses that we're also looking at. One of the things I've always used Adam for historically in terms of branding my business is I'm a guy that I splurge onto a piece of paper all of my ideas. I want my business to mean this and I want to deliver that to my customer. This is what I think it should say about me. Adam's very good at getting into, my mind, obviously we've been working quite a long time now, so it gets easier. He understands the business that we want to create. He understands business in general, and he helps me climb into the mind of my customer really, really well. And then we can actually put that into a strategy that is not just about, I want a business card and I want a logo. It's, what am I going to mean to my customer? Why is my customer going to buy this product? Who are the people that I should be dealing with? All these kind of things that build the whole essence of what our company is what makes the brand of the Big Journey company. We built a company now that doesn't have a complaint in 5 years. And that's because we're delivering the product that our client requires in the way they want it. And that's because we understand all the different elements. And that's part of the brand belief we have and that we've stood on since the very beginning of our company. If I would say one thing about Adam which has always impressed me is a return on investment. It's not, I've got loads of money, so I'm going to throw loads of money at it. It's a bit difficult. We're starting, we haven't got loads of money. How can we best use what we've got so that we get a return? And it might be, I've only got £500 this month, or I've only got £2,000, but I need to get that back and more money. And that for me has always been the difference. Marketing in my eyes historically, especially when I was in the corporate world, was, how can I throw loads of money away and I'll buy lots of adverts, but it wasn't a great deal of thought. And it's the thought in what am I going to make from that money, which is the one key difference, which is why we've worked together for so many years. Well, our initial problem, obviously, not having a marketing team and me coming from a sort of corporate background, in my head I'm thinking, if I want really good quality marketing expertise, I'm putting in a price tag on that of about £40,000 to £60,000 a year to buy someone of really, really good quality who understands business, who understands how to get results, and who understands return on investment. Now, when I'm starting a new business, I didn't have that kind of money. So what I used Adam for was, I've got that £40,000 to £60,000, probably more to be fair, brain working for me, but I've got it at a fraction of the cost because I'm not carrying all of that labour cost. And actually, to be fair, at the beginning, I didn't have all of that marketing requirement. So you're splitting your expertise at the very high end here, and then at the lower end, your delivery and your marketing mechanism is being driven correctly, is being set up correctly, and then the mechanics are easy. When I've been in bigger companies and we've had an established marketing team, to integrate Adam actually is easier than most people think. They think you're going to get met with suspicion, people don't know what's going on, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. But actually, once you integrate and you have a project and you have some ideas, what people tend to find at the higher end, they find that actually he's not there to take their jobs. He's there to help them. You've got a guy who understands your business, understands business in general, and brings fresh ideas because you've got a fixed view of your own business, especially when you're in a business that you're really passionate about. I know it, I want to do it this way, I want to do it that way. And the number of times he said to me, just let me show you something. And I've gone, oh yeah, never really thought about that. So you've got lots of new ideas, which are really, really good. At high end, you're bouncing ideas around that weren't on the table before. And at the lower end, you find people really, really enjoy getting their teeth into a really nice, thick project. The delivery's good, everybody knows what they're doing, everybody knows what the job is, and it really is like marshalling the tools at your command. The general's on the hill, and he helps you put it all together and actually deliver the product that you want with a return in mind that you had, which is the most important thing. And I've said that before. Key thing, I'm getting return on investment. I suppose one of my favourite things working with Adam, you know, it's not always pretty, but I always get the truth. And that for me is really, really important. You know, we've worked together on projects before where I brought him into a company where the marketing wasn't right. I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't really sure if we were doing the right thing. I wasn't sure if we were using the right mechanisms. And for want of a better word, I wanted to review the whole situation, which can be a little bit difficult. You've got, you know, incumbent staff. You're not happy with what's going on. It's a little bit awkward. But the reality is, as a business owner or as a director of a business, you have to face these situations. So I'll bring him in. He will do a full review of what's going on. And maybe I will like it, maybe I won't like it. We've been in places where I haven't liked what I've seen, but what I've got is the truth, and I've got something that I can then, you know, I can work with that and I can fix it. And once we've fixed it, then we're getting that return on investment that I keep going back to. You get the truth, and the truth is everything. Yeah, fine. Key question, would I recommend Adam? Well, we've been going at it for over 15 years. I hate to think, I don't want to say how many years it actually is. It'll probably make me realise how old I am. It's probably more like 18 years. 18 years I've been doing this. Big companies, small companies, different jobs. Now my own business. Now I'm looking to the point where I'm trying to bring him in properly into one of our businesses, another business idea that we've got. You know, if you're thinking about it, should I, shouldn't I, just make the first phone call, have the first conversation and spend the first couple of £100. Because I promise you, you'll never look back. Every time we've done this, it's been a different situation, it's been a different problem, and we find the solutions. And that's because we understand business, we understand customers, we actually understand marketing, and we understand brand and people. And most importantly, I'm going to say it one more time, we understand return on investment. We're all here because we've got to make money. Make the phone call.